You can feel spring in the air out there today, and that will likely send a lot of us outside in a quest to beautify our homes with plants and flowers this weekend. Maureen Ume is with Derek Thomas for a look at how to make the most of the season and the beautiful blooms that are busting out all over. Good morning.
Good morning, Tony, and they are busting out all over the place here at Johnson's Florist. You can see the beautiful flowers, an array of colors, people already here trying to make their gardens, their homes that much more beautiful. I'm sure they already are. And look at who is here to help us make our garden much more beautiful. Hey there.
Hey guys.
Derek Thomas here with Thomas Landscaping, and you've got the niftiest idea ever. You're going to love this today. These are non-stop containers, and you're going to tell us what it's about and exactly how we can incorporate this into our own gardens. All right, so take it away. I'm eager to hear this.
What we're going to be doing is it's creating non-stop container gardens that are going to last from now all the way through fall.
Okay.
The first thing and the most important thing is to start with a really good container.
Okay.
These are Eurocast, and actually Johnson's has got these at 20% off this weekend, which is a great time to get them.
Yes, it is.
So start with a good container, and if you check that out, no, it's really light, right? But it looks like concrete.
It's very light.
So start with a nice container. Now, what we want to do is, traditionally, when you create a container garden, it's planted, it's done, and that's it.
Right.
What we're going to do is we're actually going to break up the container garden into zones.
And what do you mean by zones?
What it is we've sunk in containers into the container.
Okay.
And what we've got here is, this is a little bit more elegant, maybe a nighttime garden. Now, say, for instance, you're going to be having a function for a bridal shower, and you want to change that out and make it be a little bit prettier.
Wow, you just pop
what you do is you
and
pop those out. We'll take this ranunculus out.
You guys see this? How
and we'll
amazing this
add
is?
an orchid into there, and suddenly
voila.
It looks like your landscapers come back.
Right.
You've got an elegant centerpiece garden for that shower.
I love that idea. It's so simple.
It's absolutely simple.
Yeah.
Now, what about when the flowers get spent? Like this one.
Okay.
Come middle of summer, it's going to be a little bit spent. Once again, and you can see what we've done here, Maureen. We've got everything's planted out, the container sunk in there, and what we're going to do is we're going to switch that out with the New Guinea impatiens. That's going to last throughout the summer. Now, tropicals have become the rage.
They sure have.
Let's say that this guy here becomes a little peaked at some point. Once again, we just
look how easy
drop
and
that
beautiful
in there,
that is.
and suddenly you have a whole new container.
Now, what I love the most is there's really not a lot of digging to be done. You just pop them in, pop them out. No, you don't have to mess up your manicure.
Don't have to get your hands dirty.
If I had a manicure, I'd show you that it wouldn't be messed up. But this is great. And you know what I was asking earlier is, do you have to actually fill this up with dirt first? Is that important, or can it be empty?
Right. You should fill it up with dirt first. Make sure that you've got the proper drainage, because what you're basically doing at that point is you're taking a container and putting a container in a container.
I gotcha.
So it's definitely making the container garden more of a display garden.
What, does this not harm the plant, though? Doesn't it need room to breathe and grow and all of that thing that we've heard before?
What you want to do is you want to take that and take a little bit of mulch when you're done, cover it over with some mulch.
And what does that do?
The mulch is going to help insulate. It's going to keep the moisture there, and the plant is going to be just fine.
Okay. Wow, these are great ideas. And you can really do this with any plant, or there are more you would avoid?
The only limitations on this is your imagination.
I knew you were going to say that.
Anything that you want to do. You can create an herb garden and then add a pop of color to it.
Okay.
Why not mix up some herbs? Maybe you want a cherry tomato. Add a cherry tomato with some bromeliads. Anything that you want to do.
Derek Thomas, you are such a clever guy here, and we love your landscaping green thumb here. It's just so beautiful. And we are at Johnson's Florist, and you can really do this with any flower. He's telling us beautiful flowers for spring. Spring certainly sprung here and all over the area. Get out and do something wonderful this spring season,
And challenge yourself.
Exactly.
Absolutely. Challenge yourself to create some non-stop containers.
I'm going to steal this idea for sure. So Tony Nelson getting a look at these beautiful blooms here at Johnson's Florist, thanks to Derek Thomas, who's helped us out today. Let's get out and try this. Maybe we can all do our own non-stop container at Fox5. What do you guys think?
I think we can go there, get advice, or just buy it already done and bring it back home.
There you go.
Thanks, Maureen. Thanks, Derek.
Hire someone to do it.
All right.
Thank you both. The answer
don't have a green thumb.
I'm not good at it either. The answer to today's trivia question coming up right after the break.
Speaking of questions, do you have a question that you would like me